So my husband was an addict when I met him, but I did not know it. I had never done drugs, and I didn't know anybody that did. I didn't know anybody that was an addict. And I actually didn't find out on my own that he was an addict. He came to me one day and said, "I need you to take me to rehab." And I had no idea why. My response was to just stop doing drugs. I thought it was that simple. If you're lactose intolerant, you don't drink milk. Clearly I had a lot to learn, and over these past 15 years, I have learned plenty.
I met Rich in 2006, 2 months after he had been released from prison. Our life seemed normal. We were both adjusting to him being acclimated back into society. He had been in construction with his uncle for as long as I've known him. And then in 2018, we had gotten back from our family vacation in July, and he was sent to Vegas. There is where our problems would begin. He was gone for 3 months, back and forth, sometimes on the weekend. We had some family traumatic events happen that spiraled out of control. It started separating us more, and we became very distant. Rich was never home. And then when he did come back from Vegas, he was put on a night job.
The first 10 years of our relationship was a roller coaster ride of him getting clean, relapsing, getting clean, and so on. He did a great job of hiding his addiction from our son, which I am grateful for. But eventually Reagan would notice that Dad was really slacking on participating in our lives. This added stress brought us to the worst time in our marriage, a time that I really didn't think that we would make it through. I had absolutely thought about giving up and leaving, but the thought of being without him was somehow worse. My husband is the one that God made for my soul to love, but at times he just wasn't that man.
March 18th of 2019, we were supposed to meet for coffee, and Rich never showed up. Instead, I got a phone call that he was being arrested for drug paraphernalia, for weapon charges, and everything that they added up ended up 9 felony counts. God always has a plan, and God always works things out the way that they're supposed to. Every night, my boys prayed over their dad, and they got to see their prayers answered when their dad came home. I knew that I had done the right thing by bonding Rich out and bringing him home, and I knew that we were on the right path. And it's gotten better from there. The relationship between him and I is amazing. He has grown and changed so much, and he's devoted to Christ. He's devoted to helping people out. The boys and I are a priority, and I've seen God do remarkable things with him.
Going with him to his first NA meeting was extremely difficult. It was so emotional. I remember sitting there silently praying that he wouldn't share, which is exactly what he needed to do. But I was just having a hard enough time holding it together. But God moved him to speak up and ask for the help that he so desperately needed, and I lost it. He went to meetings every single day for those first few months, and would often go to a friend's after just for continued support in his recovery. So he was absent from our lives again, but for this time it was for all the right reasons, and I will forever be grateful for that amazing group of men that supported him. Marijah and I met here at Copper Hills. It's just been wonderful because we slowly started sharing pieces of our journey with each other, and we found out we have a lot in common, a lot of things to share with each other.
It was nice to be able to share and confide in some things, some feelings and anxiety that I still have since it's so new. It was nice to share those with Michelle and have someone that understands. I don't think I would be sitting here without being able to have someone to talk to.